Here's the honest version of this video. AI isn't going to run your business while you sleep, and anyone who tells you that is selling something. But there's a pile of small, boring tasks you still do by hand every week that AI genuinely knocks out in seconds, not perfectly. It does the first pass, you do the checking. I'm going to show you 7 of them. Real ones, the stuff you'll actually use. Let's start with the one everybody does. You open an email, you know roughly what you want to say, and then you sit there for 10 minutes wording it so it doesn't sound rude. Instead, paste the email into ChatGPT, Claude, or the Help Me Write button right inside Gmail, and tell it the gist in a few words. Something like, yes, confirm Tuesday at 2, and ask them to reply if that doesn't work. It writes the whole polite reply in seconds. You still read it, fix anything it guessed wrong, and hit send yourself. That last part matters. Next one. A long document lands in your inbox. A lease, a contract, a benefits packet, and you only need 3 things out of 24 pages. Drop the file into ChatGPT, Claude, or Google's Notebook LM and just ask, what's the cancellation policy? What's the pet fee? What changed from last year? It reads every page and pulls the answer in seconds, usually pointing you to the exact page it came from. Now, the honest catch. It can misread or skip a clause. So for anything legal or financial, open that exact section it flagged and read it yourself before you act. It finds the needle. You confirm the needle. Number 3, and tax season people, this one's for you. The shoebox of receipts. Gas, lumber, hardware store, all of it. That you normally type into a spreadsheet one painful line at a time. Snap photos or grab the files, upload them to ChatGPT, Claude, or the scan feature built into something like QuickBooks, and ask it to pull out the vendor, date, total, and tax into a table. It reads the images and types them up for you. It'll still trip on a smudge total or a weird date, so spot check the numbers against the actual receipt before any of it goes near your taxes, but you're reviewing now instead of transcribing. Here's a quick visual win. Removing the background from a photo. A product shot, a headshot, a logo, so it sits on clean white or transparent. This used to mean 15 minutes of hand tracing with the lasso tool. Now it's one click, and it's built into tools you probably already have. Canva, the free site called Remove.bg, Photoshop, even the Photos app on your iPhone or on Windows. The AI finds the subject edge, including tricky hair, and cuts it out instantly. You glance at the edges and clean up a stray wisp if you need to, but honestly, most shots come out usable right away. Number 5 is for anyone who's ever inherited a messy contact list. You know the kind. The state column has Florida spelled 4 different ways. Capital SL, lowercase fl, the abbreviation with a period, the whole word in lowercase. Extra spaces, mixed date formats, names that don't match. Paste the column into ChatGPT or Claude, or use the Clean Data feature inside Excel or Google Sheets, and ask it to standardize everything to one format. It hands back a cleaned version you drop right back in. An hour of fixing cells by hand becomes a couple of minutes. Just eyeball the result, because it can guess wrong on something ambiguous, like whether Jan is a name or a month. If you make content, this 6th one saves your evenings. You wrote one good blog post, and now you're supposed to turn it into a week of social posts, staring at a blank caption box every night. Instead, paste the blog text into ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini, and ask for, say, 5 posts for LinkedIn, 5 short ones for Twitter, and 3 Instagram captions, pulled straight from the article. It drafts versions that fit each platform, with different angles, in one pass. You still read each one, fix anything that doesn't fit your brand or doesn't sound like you, and make sure the links and facts survive the rewrite before you schedule it. Last one. After a long call, somebody has to write up what was decided and who's doing what, which usually means replaying the whole thing. Tools like Otter, Fathom, Zoom's AI Companion, and Teams Copilot now record the call, transcribe it, and draft a summary with the decisions and a list of action items by person in about a minute. Paste a transcript into ChatGPT or Claude, and you get the same thing. The honest part, it mishears names, misses sarcasm, and sometimes lists an action item nobody actually agreed to. So you skim it, fix the wrong name, cut what isn't real, and then send it to the team. Notice the pattern running through all 7. AI did the boring first pass fast, and a human, you, kept the judgment. It drafts the email, you confirm the date. It pulls the receipt numbers, you check the totals. It finds the clause, you read it before you sign. That's not a limitation to apologize for. That's just how this stuff actually works right now. And it's still a huge amount of time back in your week. I'm built by Buit. and I make practical videos about using these tools for real work. No hype. If that's useful to you, subscribe, and I'll keep them coming.